I'm here. Get over it. Before we begin, let's see how I got here. A few weeks ago, I made a commentary on Mr. Enter Go Humorless, and now it's my most popular video. Yay! However, this is also my most hated video. From 12 people who watched it, only one liked it. However, after searching over and over again, I found the source of all the hate. A video that was released on September 18 of 2015. This is my first major multi-degree commentary. So let's go, shall we?
Hey everyone, this is DiCaprio Dorn here. Remember when I did a Mr. Enter commentary? Good times. I bring this up because I'm doing a commentary on a Miss Fanboy of Mr. Enter.
9 seconds. It took you 9 seconds to get to bad taste.
Where she tries to defend the almighty Mr. Enter from Clay Claymore, the devil.
To stop any confusion, I am able to realize that the mysterious Mr. Enter has flaws.
Once is an accident, twice cannot be anything other than malicious. Accidents don't happen twice, Amy.
Anyways, on with the commentary, shall we?
Quit stealing my lines, fucker.
Okay, I don't usually like to make preemptive judgments against shows or movies.
Okay, first off, he never said he hated Family Guy. Second, that's a purpose of criticism. And third, I typed Mr. Enter in your account and found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos.
Okay, Mr. Tough Guy, most of his animated atrocities at the time of this video were mostly on Teen Titans Go or Family Guy. Clay Claymore does our PP, like Oh Free Be Good and other animation fans that are jerk as Mr. Enter. Oh wait, you didn't even check out his channel because you did a video on your favorite YouTuber.
Whatever, he goes right into both.
Also, you stutter and have a somewhat crappy mic. Fix it!
Have you ever worked with a broken USB? Honestly, I don't care about the show, but I do know how bad it's fan bashing.
I had to play Comet Jack's comment like 3 times to hear what he was saying. I know he can't help it, but speak a little clearly when you have some... but speak a little clearly.
Yeah, I have to fix that.
Also, what was with the random Bendaluni clip? He was talking about Powerpuff Girls fans, not Family Guy fans, or did you just add that to pad out the video? Because I really don't have a frickin' clue.
Well, I try to say that calling the fans man-child is just a bit cruel.
Why do people want spin-offs or reboots of their favorite shows? In the case of the Rachel and Titans, there are stories and areas they haven't explored.
Oh no, you did not type that.
But in all seriousness, most people still complain about cartoons today, and they're all like, I want the old shows back, I won't like change. And they do bring back, they're like, this isn't how I remember when you succeed, and y'all should die and work on that show.
Are we talking about Mr. Enter or Doggy D Dashon?
Seems to me that today's youth loves watching sardonic, depressed scientists, goofy sorcerers, a gender-confused arch-nemesis with a butterfly theme who can't even beat other villains, 2 of his nerd henchmen, and talking! Lots and lots of talking!
Also, I don't think people will take you seriously because you're Avatar. Seriously, that needs to be on the bad Avatar commentary bingo. Uses a pony avatar. There, I wrote it down.
By that logic, Super Funny Bros wouldn't be taken seriously either.
The Powerpuff Girls towards the end kind of hit the bounds of its ideas. Season 5 and 6 were particularly bad.
You know what? I never did it this soon, but fuck it.
He's an asshole.
Nope. You don't have the talent to bring in the acting talents of Michael J. Fox into this. You don't have enough talent to pull something like that. And I love how you're taking all this way too seriously and so personally. Like, I know Claymore could probably burn an Applejack body pillow, but if he insults the almighty Mr. Enter, he must be destroyed.
I am not a Mr. Enter fanboy. Nope. You do stupid rant videos. And once again, purpose.
Those so-called stupid rants are mostly just made to try and get your jimmies rustled, and it seems to be working.
Now listen, I don't care that he was trolling, but the fact that people actually buy this shit just ticks me off.
Let's take a look at one of the episodes from their seasonal write era, Girls Gone Wild. The subject of one of my most annoying reviews I've ever had to make. Why is this episode so annoying to review? Well, you know those episodes are movies where the writer really wanted to get across a message so much that they forgot they're actually trying to tell a story? Yeah, it's one of those episodes. First of all, like time out, this episode has no actual beginning. It starts with these two assholes here saying that because there are a lot of kids pretending to be superheroes, Professor Newton needs to sign a contract that the girls won't use their superpowers.
Alright, first of all, these two here are Stan and Sandra Practice, a shameless and obvious strawmanning of the standards and practices that dictate what you can or can't show on television. These characters are designed to be rich, snooty, detached from reality, and obnoxious.
1 minute later...
I don't think you get what he was saying. He basically said Mr. Enter has a poor understanding of what satire is. Watch TVRB Robotnik Returns and Realm Wars' commentary on the satire video Mr. Enter did. It'll help you since you don't seem to be able to read properly.
I think you took my line out of context. He just muted the audio, making himself look smarter.
Let's start with the fact that this episode would work a lot better if we actually saw kids imitating the Powerpuff Girls and getting hurt because of it.
When do we hear that? Never. Instead we mute it and bitch about the editing.
Well, it is a thing to bring up since Mr. Enter has crappy editing. Seriously, it's just like the same 5 clips from the episode he's reviewing. But since we're talking about the almighty Mr. Enter, no one has the right to criticize a god.
Okay, look. If you want to talk about the editing, fine. But don't go reality show editor on it. This is a fucking cop-out.
Seeing an angry Applejack vendor is also a cop-out. Like, do you have any other pictures? Or you just want people to believe that you're so angry at Claymore because he insulted my fanboyish talent?
Do I need to comment? I'm just gonna put a record right here. I am not a Mr. Enter fanboy.
Oh my god, next thing you know they'll be playing hopscotch. We have to do something!
Yes, it was. And it was hilarious. It also proves that you're an asshole.
That is the only point you have against Claymore and his travesty. You're just saying he's a jerk without any real proof. Also, that joke was lame and your fanboy boner is showing. Put that thing away, there's kids here on this place, God.
Oh my god. Do you realize that counts as sexual harassment? Do you realize I'm a sexual? But most importantly, do you realize I'm 14 years old?
The reason these kids are pretending to be superheroes is that they're trying to be like your, Powder Puff Girls.
Well, that makes perfect sense, since my girls are superheroes.
I'm sorry?
You know, you could try this thing. It's called effort. It makes the story work a lot better if you put in some effort.
Thanks, now this is the worst nitpick in history. But hey, what do you expect? Since with the cool shit comes the bullshit. And trust me, bullshit is still relevant in 2015.
Hey, I thought I told you to put that boner away. And that is the worst example I've ever seen. I think you just hate these shows because your whipped cream dispenser told you to hate them.
He never talked about packages of Planet X in his entire life.
You know what the funny thing is? I agree with this episode that the practices and standards can get out of hand. Or at least they used to. Things are a bit different now. But this episode is making a terrible argument, or at least it's presenting the argument very, very badly.
I know that not everyone who thinks there should be some kind of standards in regards to violence or whatever in their shows is a dashed idiot. What I'm saying is there's an argument to be made here. Hell, there's even a satire to be made here. But no, it doesn't want to make this argument.
Oh, come on, not even a sound effect or some sort. You have all this editing software, do all this fancy smancy stuff to Claymore's video, but can't even have a sound clip?
People, just because you suck production-wise, doesn't mean your review is worthless.
A petition here signed by all the parents of Townsville.
Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable. The citizens of Townsville cannot tie their shoe without the Powerpuff Girls.
Strawmanning. And this was on the top of my head.
How was that straw man? Are you just gonna throw the word around like Mr. Enter and the Orion broadcast does and did? So far, your rating on the credibility scale is at Capcom, and that's no good.
You wanna know how is this straw manning? What kind of stupid city signs a fucking petition to stop its saviors?
In the next segment of the episode, which is most of the episode by the way, we see the slowest carjacking in all of television, and it's boring as fuck. Oh, but it's a kid show. That's kind of my point. A large segment of this episode is the Powerpuff Girls doing nothing, waiting for the police to do nothing.
What am I supposed to get out of this? That we should abolish all standards and practices, or that kids shouldn't call 911 in an actual emergency because the cops are all useless?
I'm pulling this out of my ass.
Well, you've been pulling points out of your ass as well, you ass. Like I said, you're not configuring these points, you're just going all this all blind fanboy rage.
You know, there's a difference between an asshole and having the commenter taking your shit out of context. And you spend half of this commentary taking my shit out of context.
The pacing is slow and plotting, and anything that could be considered comedy is anti-humor.
I don't find your show funny, so I'll call it anti-humor. Ha ha, I'm a special snowflake.
Did you even read the script for that crap? Mr. Ender is more interested in how the world became from that show. And all the jokes are stale and tried too hard. Like you.
Yes, I read the script, and yes, some jokes are stale. But it still counts as an insult. I see that Growing Around will get at least 3 seasons.
What have we learned today?
Nope. That you're a bullshitting narcissist that expect to look decent. The later videos. Not the earlier ones.
Did you even watch any other Mr. Enter videos Clay Claymore did?
Yes, I watched his other videos, and yes, they're as awful as this.
Also, since when did Clay Claymore said he was being better than Mr. Enter? That would make him a narcissist.
Straight at the warning at the beginning of the video.
I'm ending the video here because all this is a blatant copy of Mr. Enter's ending and titles, because we certainly didn't know that he was a fanboy of Mr. Enter.
I am not a Mr. Enter fanboy.
All in all, this was the worst commentary video against Clay Claymore I've ever seen. All you did was show no proof, call Mr. Clay Claymore asshole, and show your fanboyish love for Mr. Enter.
Well, by that logic, you will most likely be a Clay Claymore fangirl. Since you took my lines out of context and called them lies. But aside, let's recap. If you go to the comments and write anything that implies something about my sexuality or my religion, not only I'm going to remove your comment and block you, but I'm gonna track your ID and you will go to jail. This also applies to those who want to assimilate DiCaprio here and call me a fanboy of Mr. Enter. I mean, can we all agree that Mr. Enter isn't perfect? Because that's the only way haters like this guy, and yes, he's a hater, will stop bitching about us. Because I'm pretty sure there's a difference between defending someone and being a fanboy. Bottom line, if you comment on this video, at least be fucking decent. So that ends the video.